Hi and welcome back. We are taking Bluelandy to our first ever safari and ditching it later for a canoe around the mighty Zambezi River. Get ready to enjoy some amazing wild Zambia with just a little bit of drama.
Pirati los!
We camped in front of the South Luangwa National Park with beautiful views of the Luangwa River and the sounds of the animals at night. We got up pretty early to enter the park at sunrise. We just entered in our first national park in Africa, the South Luangwa National Park. And it's 6:15 in the morning.
And we haven't seen an animal.
You have? Crocodile.
But it was not in the park.
Yeah, okay, not in the park, in the river.
It's disappointing.
Oh, and it's 5 minutes in the park. We avoided going to parks in Kenya and Tanzania. They are out of our budget, and also they are experiencing massive tourist numbers in the last years, sometimes even creating safari bottlenecks. We opted for South Luangwa, just the opposite. Nothing like an elephant walking towards you to wake you up at 6:30 in the morning. We continue the trek until we reach an open space to stop for breakfast. Kai prepared some raw eggs the day before, and we spent an hour watching wildlife happening in front of us. We are visiting the park in the wet season, so there are few cars around. It is very green, but the grass is tall, so it is difficult to see animals. But the advantage of this time of the year is that we get to see the cute offspring. At the peak of the day, the animals retrieved to the shadows of the bushes, so they were not easy to spot. We decided it was time to try other paths. Just a note, at the gate the ranger told us, don't go out the main path. It is too wet. Well, you know us already. We drove the wet bits always first, checking the difficulty level. Should I go third?
Okay.
And the last one turned out to be pretty tricky. Why is it not doing water?
We are slowly getting to the parts of the park that are too muddy and they're really challenging bits. So I think we drove everything that we can do in wet season. That's it.
Then, should I try it more left or more right?
I think you're in this hole, you need to stay in this hole. You will not be able to come over.
Okay.
So you either go out here,
What do you mean?
backwards, and then to the front, or now you have a chance to go
To the right completely.
to the right.
Even if I try going right, the existing tracks drag me to the left, and I got stuck over and over again. When I finally was able to go completely to the right, I ended up driving directly into the swamp. Yep. They're going to pull us out. One of the things we wanted during the 2 weeks with family was to show them how we travel. In the last episode, we already tackled one, repairing a car on the road, and even a second when we have to improvise with the rooftop tent. Today is about getting a car out of the mud.
Gut, gut. Irati, los! Friedhelm, los! Okay, stopp, stopp, stopp. Now that both cars are free again, we will head to the spot where we had breakfast. There were a lot of animals, and have lunch there and chill a bit, hopefully with some shadow and some lions. Yeah, it was a bit difficult to get out because like
Half of the car was
the car just got sucked into the tracks from the car that was stuck there before. But we managed it after we dropped the tire pressure, especially in the rental car from my parents. The tire pressure was at 5.5 bar, like almost 90 psi. I don't know who would put that much pressure in a tire. I mean, if you want to have a new set of tires in the car so they burst, maybe that, but it's like stupidly high.
Manchmal können wir's.
Genau, manchmal.
The last hours in the park were perfect to take it a bit easy. Enjoying the different landscapes and spotting the last animals before the rain hit us. And we are going out. We are back at the camp. We tried the wild camp spot that we saw, but yeah, it was too muddy. Like even with the Defender we would have struggled. Yeah, but with the Prado, because right now just the protection underneath is just broken, it's just down, we would have collected all the mud and actually bend it. So we decided no, it's not worth it to spend the time, so we just go back to the camp. We had a relaxed morning. We had amazing breakfast here with really great views of Luangwa River. And later we were really busy working and repairing things in the Prado and also preparing the car. It was a bit messy and getting ready to go back. We are crossing the country several times, literally, as the places we plan to visit are just completely in different corners of the country. Our next destination is an epic one, the meeting point of the Canoe and Zambezi Rivers. We have planned something special to explore this beautiful region. Getting ready to go on a canoe for the whole day. Let's go.
Es gibt sogar wasserdichte Dinge.
We are going to paddle down the Zambezi River over more than 30 kilometers with a guide. Without one, this is too dangerous to attempt. The first kilometers are on the Canoe, where we cross a lot of luxury lodges. When we finally join the Zambezi, the landscape opens and we stop shortly on one of the islands before tackling the longer stretch of the day. With a length of 2,700 kilometers, the Zambezi is the fourth longest river in Africa. All the way from Congo, crossing Zambia, pouring millions of liters down the Victoria Falls, and discharging finally into the Indian Ocean in Mozambique. This part of the river supports one of the most important wilderness areas in Africa. gliding downstream through this paradise in silence, without disturbing nature, it's an experience on its own. One is able to hear the sound of the wind moving the marshes and the many species of birds singing next to us. But one of the most thrilling things of this adventure is getting close to bigger animals. Especially in the water. Hippos are famous for their aggressiveness. And crocs, well, for their appetite. And this is why a guide is needed, to finish the day in one piece.
Warum bleibt eins da?
Zwei sein, ne? Ja.
Hope you enjoyed this episode. See you soon!